My name was Juliet Jones. When I hit the $90 million lottery, I rushed home, eager to share the news with my husband, Lucas Harper, a firefighter. But as I approached our house, I saw flames dancing in the window. I fumbled for my phone to call for help, but then I overheard Lucas, who was supposed to be on duty, speaking excitedly to his mother, Margaret Lane, on the phone. Mom, it worked. The plan's done, he said, his voice gleeful. I glanced at the bed where a burned figure lay, wearing the sapphire bracelet I'd gifted her. She's gone, Mom. I can finally be with Serena, Lucas continued. But the body wasn't mine. It was Serena Reed, the woman he'd always wanted. Great news, Mom. Serena and I can marry soon. If it weren't for Juliet's money, I'd never have stayed with her. Now with this fire, the money's ours. The charred figure was unrecognizable, skin peeling away. I nearly gagged at the sight. It's a shame she didn't suffer more, Lucas said coldly. If she'd been awake, it would have been better. Serena, been by my side for years, waiting. Only Juliet's pain could satisfy me. Serena, our neighbor, claimed to be Lucas's old school friend. She often visited, sometimes sneaking into our room to try on my clothes or the jewelry Lucas gave me. When I complained, he called me jealous and even installed a fingerprint lock on our door, adding Serena's print to it. I once felt foolish for suspecting them, but now I saw Lucas had been unfaithful all along, playing me for a fool. As firefighters arrived, Lucas's joy turned to fake grief. He collapsed outside our building, sobbing, "My wife's still in there, let me save her." His colleagues restrained him as he screamed, eyes red. "She's pregnant with my child." His coworker shook his head. "Lucas, the fire's too strong. Going in is suicide. We'll do everything to save her." Lucas curled up on the ground, pretending to faint from sorrow. Once the flames subsided, firefighters carried out the burned figure. I noticed Serena's phone on the hallway floor, likely dropped during the rescue. Lucas wept over the body, acting as if he wanted to die too. Then Serena's finger twitched. A firefighter shouted, "She's alive! Get her to the hospital!" Lucas's face froze, his fake smile worse than his tears as he helped load her into the ambulance. Serena's phone buzzed in my hand. Using Lucas's birthday, I unlocked it. A message from Darling Reed. "Juliet didn't die in the fire. I'm heading to the hospital. Don't worry, she won't last long. Soon we'll be together." Disgusted but curious, I bought a hooded jacket and sunglasses to disguise myself. At the hospital, I found Serena's ICU room. She lay bandaged, a breathing mask on her face. The doctor told Lucas, "She has severe burns over 80% of her body. Her vocal cords are destroyed and treatment could cost over $1 million. Be prepared." Lucas's eyes widened. $1 million for her? She's not worth it. Catching the doctor's odd look, he faked sadness. "I'm just a firefighter. I can't afford that. My poor wife," the doctor sighed. "Decide soon, she's pregnant." After the doctor left, Lucas struck Serena's face, nearly dislodging her mask. "You think I'd spend $1 million to save you? Dream on." Monitors spiked. Serena was awake. Her eyes opened, filled with pain as she tried to move but was trapped by bandages. Tears rolled down her face as she whimpered. Lucas pressed her burned arm, yellow fluid seeping through. She cried out, but he only hit her harder, laughing cruelly. He removed her mask, letting her gasp for air, then replaced it, repeating the torture. Serena's eyes begged for mercy, glancing at her slightly swollen belly. Lucas noticed, placing a hand there. "I know you're pregnant. It's a girl," the doctor said. "We're not going to make it, so take your useless daughter with you." His gaze softened briefly. "Juliet's carrying my son. I won't make them wait. You got in the way, Serena. Even if you survive, you're useless. I'll divorce Juliet and marry you. If you die, that's your fault." Under Serena's terrified stare, Lucas pressed her belly harder, each push more brutal. She gasped, struggling to speak, but fainted as blood pooled beneath her. The monitor blared. Panicked, Lucas hit the nurse's call button. "She's bleeding. Help." Serena was rushed back to surgery. I fled to the stairwell, retching. Lucas was monstrous, sparing neither Serena nor their child. If I'd been in that bed, what would he have done by afternoon? Serena was back in her room. Lucas sat inside, his face dark. I sat outside, hidden, reflecting on our 10 years together. Serena's brief presence had outshone my devotion. Was I worthless because I loved him? As I sat lost in thought, Lucas's mother, Margaret, rushed past me, entering the room. She glanced back, eyeing me suspiciously. A chill ran through me. Had my disguise failed and Margaret recognized me? Thankfully, she only spat on the floor and snapped, "Stop gawking and get out of here." Relieved, I turned to leave, planning to collect evidence for a legal appeal. But Margaret's gleeful voice stopped me. I glanced back. Margaret was grinning, clutching Lucas's hand. "I checked, Lucas. You're a heroic firefighter. Reporters are coming to interview you. Play up Juliet's tragedy. They'll rally people to donate." Lucas shook off her hand, annoyed. "What, so I'm a beggar now? How much can those livestream viewers give? They're not rich." Margaret raised a finger. "At least $1 million. That's enough for a down payment on a house for my grandson." Lucas's eyes gleamed with greed. "$1 million? Really?" "Absolutely," Margaret said. "That's a conservative estimate." Scheming in the hospital room left me heartbroken. They wouldn't stop until they'd milked every cent from my supposed death. Margaret, blinded by greed, added, "Juliet's foolish father left her a fortune too. We could get a new car." Lucas chimed in. "And we got that in